Hi, I'm Mike Smith. I'm the communication manager with the city of Kalamazoo, and we're talking about food scrap recycling program in the city of Kalamazoo. We're talking with Chris Broadbent. He is a solid waste coordinator with the city of Kalamazoo. Chris, we're talking about food scrap recycling program. Tell us all about that.
Well, we've just started this pilot project here in the city where residents can bring their food scraps, items that they don't consume from their kitchen or their food prep or cooking processes or leftovers. Anything that was grown and or raised could be brought here to the carts to drop off for recycling. It's open to the public every day of the week here at 322 East Stockbridge. We've got a service provider that picks up the carts on Tuesdays, and they have a compost farm up in Grand Rapids where they take this material, use it as feedstock, add it to some other materials they collect from around West Michigan, and then turn it into a finished compost product that people could buy at retail and put into their gardens.
Now, what is the impetus for starting this program?
Well, in Michigan, landfills, 38% of the material in our landfills is organic material, meaning it came from the earth and can be recycled or composted, which is this process that we're collecting materials for. So that's leaves, brush material, yard waste materials, and food scraps, items that don't get consumed. So our city has, through the solid waste millage, a leaf pickup program in November and December, a brush pickup program that runs May through October. Both of those are curbside, and so we wanted to fill in the gap on that rest of that 38% from what's going into the landfill and do our best to keep that material out of the landfill space in Michigan.
Looking at these bins, we're getting a lot of attention. A lot of people are coming by and dropping things off, right?
I believe so, yeah. We get the bins serviced once a week, so these have been picked up earlier this week. We're here, it's a Friday afternoon. Not sure if that's relevant for the viewers, but they can come through any day of the week here at 322, drive, walk, roll, however they can arrive to the site, tip their materials right into those carts. We have like a wind and animal latch on there that helps keep the cart lids closed when the wind is blustery. And it's been used so far. We had a need to add a fourth cart to this location, so we continue to increase the amount of materials, and we want to invite all the residents to this central location to participate. We also have a couple of neighborhood sites at their neighborhood association. The Vine and Edison neighborhoods currently have the carts, and we're working with a few of the other neighborhoods to grow this pilot.
This is fantastic to see. What do you want to say to people who may not be aware of this and get them involved as well?
I think that's a great question, and I think it's simple to participate in this. Gather your materials that you don't consume at home or at work. It includes paper products, paper plates, used napkins, pizza boxes, which historically we haven't had a recycling path for in the city. You can bring them down here, and as long as it's on that eligible material list and accepted materials, which you can find on our website, kalamazooCity.org/food scraps, and then you can bring those materials, tip them right into the cart.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.